Wake up, Tenno. A choice awaits you. The path left is what I would expect of you. A warrior of frightening power. A Warframe at your command. But the path right? A paradox. Here, you are a prisoner of a twisted king, seemingly powerless. Decide now, but know that in time, both paths converge, and you will hear his voice that none have heard. Choose.
Let's get into the paradox path and see what it's like for a completely free player.
Begin again.
Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate? I ask you once more. How many times will one fool die? How much will one proud human soul suffer? Before bending a knee to the greatness of their eternal king. Citizens of Duviri, it is a well-known fact to each and every one of us, yes, that the unbent knee must be broken.
Ever get that feeling you're stuck? Spinning inside your little wheel, only to find you're right back where you started. So it goes, day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside. You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner, trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
Alright, let's make a character.
Begin again.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you. By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax. Death
By impale.
You will look at me when I... But you can't send it back to hell. Even better! Death by meteor!
Wake up, wake up.
Alright, we're back to Duviri.
Why not? Now what?
Oh, the UI is so small. Oh, the UI is so small. Oh, I can't see anything. Where's the UI scaling? HUD scale, 200, 300%. Sure, why not? Make it fucking huge.
Maybe this will help you relax.
Oh, there's so many of them.
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've come to love? Yeah.
Way out. Damn it.
Okay, there we go.
Where? He gave me no eyes to see him!
There! I think it's him! Sir, will the dragon devour us today? I live to serve, even as food!
What? There's a dragon too?
Huh, didn't you hear it?
Okay. So yeah, I'm debating on whether I even keep in the story for Duviri here. Because I've done the Duviri, well, that one has spoilers in it, and if a new player finds this video and wants to look at what Duviri's like, yeah, I should do it. Yeah. This makes sense. So yeah, let's do the Duviri story again, and and then we'll see what else comes of it.
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage, until that witch Lucinia took it from me. A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
I don't belong here. Shit. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just some Thrax plaything, right?
Too true. Not like you. No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out when all of us are obliged to stay.
Where?
Yonder.
Don't get in my way.
The audience loves you.
Yep.
Of course they would.
What the hell?
I have so many questions about this. I have so many questions. So yeah, a lot of people argue that Duviri is a bad start for new players, and I like vehemently disagree.
For the person who has everything, a little something extra. Be on your way. That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent. Though you could buy some time if you fed it Lucinia first.
You're as hollow as the rest. Dead inside, with the out soon to follow.
Okay, Thraxy boy. So yeah, I vehemently disagree that it is a bad start, because a lot of veteran players look at it and go, oh, well, it spoils everything about the story. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. Just because you have the context for it, it's like trying to explain JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to somebody. You can spoil, you know, part 8 as much as you want to somebody who's never seen JoJo's. They still will have no context for it. It's not a spoiler because there's no context. Hey. No, there's effects on the portal now. I mean, I knew there were in, but they weren't in when I played the story originally.
asking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
Pay attention. Also, I saw somebody argue that this spoils Teshin and his existence, and like, y'all do realize Teshin is just thrown into the story if you don't play PvP, right? He just suddenly appears in the story. Like, there's no spoiler for that.
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels so damn familiar.
Emotions. They guide where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin. Oh, yes. And this is, well, it was you that named her. Remember?
Let's do a different name this time.
Soul. I long to see her purifying light. But a great and terrible wall now divides us. Thrax has trapped you in his bottle. And you must escape.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox. The lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne. But by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades. Until the next spiral, then.
All right, let's go. Coming back for you later.
Did someone make a new friend? Trying to make me jealous, are you? I'll find him soon enough.
The lock-on broke. What? Bullshit. All right, there we go. Come on. Why are you doing this? Stop it.
Didn't I warn you?
Hey, buddy.
The oral worm Loden. Anger personified. Quick, you must find a way to the mainland. Impressive. If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned upon you?
I mean, it already seems to be, bud. Just saying.
You're thinking, is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin, I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin. Warframes. Brought here by the paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
Well, I'm going with Mag, because, I mean, I started this game with Volt, you know, 10 years ago. I started Excalibur with the last free to play stuff, and we're gonna go with Mag. I never got the chance to start with Loki because I didn't start a new account at that point. Why did they ever think that starting with Loki was a good idea?
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
Bullet jumping. Here we go, baby. I'm back. Let's fucking go. This is a great tutorial. Oh yeah, it wants me to actually learn this stuff. I should go back and actually show what the directions are, because I did that with the last one. So double jump, you know, jump, jump. Crouch slide, then jump, so bullet jump. Aim glide, timed. Also, I'm not sprinting. There we go. All right, now I can do a bullet jump. So, a shocking number of people I am finding do not know that you can bullet jump upward. I do still miss the old wall run animation. But, like, it says in the tutorial that it's a directional.
All right.
Up is a direction.
I think I'm ready.
The king's
So
reach is weaker here in the Undercroft. On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So what am I doing here, Tushin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
Easy enough. I honestly have not played Mag in years. Ooh, already getting Rune Marrow. Sick.
There's something else down here.
Yes, a paradox. You must find it.
Oh yeah, bullet jump can break things. Hey, if there's Rune Marrow, I'm collecting Rune Marrow, even if I'm never going to use this account after this. Alright, let's pick a weapon. I mean... the Piranha's just the best one.
Think you can hide from me down here, Drifter? I play wherever I want.
Boltor, I guess. Even though Tigris is, like, objectively way better, we'll go with the Boltor just for variety. And, you know, it's getting a resurgence because of the Incarnon. I can never remember all the words that they've got for stings. Nope. Between the Cronin and Fragor, I'm choosing Cronin. Huh. So they actually want you to fully equip... I forgot. Alright.
You're no Tenno, but I have seen worse.
Sure. You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
From the other side, they command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
All right, let's go.
Of course. I didn't trust her. Why not? Well, she was sentient. I told you already.
Like, without the context, none of this is spoilers. You have no idea who he's talking about right there.
It was war, after all. It defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations. I suppose Saturn, maybe. I've always wanted to see the rings up close.
Okay, that's everything. I just wanted to make sure I didn't skip any dialogue last time.
Feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who were you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready. All his horses, all his men. The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time. You?
Nah, it's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks. He's in a mood. See for yourself. You have angered Thrax, and because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire. Be wary. In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
All right.
I'm the rightful king of Duviri.
Are you?
So the imp's taxes are my taxes. If these Daxs have a problem with that, then you can make problems for them, can't you?
A sad desperation for all that is mine. Would it then please you? Should I spit upon you?
As the never-to-be king's fortune rose, so too did his fire, his indignation, his anger.
The blasted Undercroft. Nothing but a haphazard mass of chaos under the imp's rule. Get a portal open. I have had enough! We are fixing this mess!
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its most oppressive.
Anyway, one of the best parts about all of this is the fact that, like, you get to just have a fully maxed out frame with a build so you can feel what a proper Warframe feels like. You know, instead of starting with nothing and some broken mods and stuff, you start off with a fully maxed out Warframe. Now, you don't get to keep it, obviously, but like for the story, this is a way better introduction to what a Warframe is and can do than anything in Vor's Prize.
You'll all be able to.
Now, is it like, you know, 30 hours in Steel Path survival with solo with only a Breton MK1? No, obviously, it's not going to be a build like that. But for a brand new player, these are great builds, and I need to look at something. One thing I do wish, and I'm wondering if it does happen, and I just didn't pay attention to it because, you know, not a new player. The one thing that I do wish is it would force players, like new players, to open the mods menu on the Warframe to look at them and to show what a build looks like. But like, other than that, like, I like vehemently disagree that Duviri is a bad start. It doesn't spoil any of the story from the main game. Like, you get a different kind of pop for a character later. Like, it's not going to be the same experience that somebody who's played the game from the beginning is going to have. But that doesn't mean it's a worse or lesser experience. And that's something that I think people really, really don't get, is different does not mean worse. Yeah, I just very heavily disagree that this is a bad start. Because one of the best things is getting, you know, 3 weapons and you're just checking out what you got. You get 3 weapons, you get a Warframe, and you're told, okay, go experience these mission types. It's snappy, you get a good story in between it instead of Vor's Prize story. You get to experience this stuff, you get a much better reward track for the stuff, for later stuff when you choose the Warframe path. Like, this is objectively a much better start for new players. The Vor's Prize path sucks for a number of reasons that I went into in that series. It explains nothing. And modding explanation is still an issue in this. I'm not gonna let that go. They need to explain modding. But like, the feel of having a maxed out Warframe and weapons and having a choice of a few different weapons and stuff. You get to try out different kinds, and then you get into the circuit afterwards. Like, it's a lot better. Now that brings me to a different point that I saw a few people make, saying that Steel Path should be unlocked for new players for Duviri. And I think veteran players of Warframe just forgot what this game is like. Just straight up. I think generally veteran players forgot what this was like. to start the game.
So everything was met with anger, and anger was his undoing.
The imp thinks he can send his clanking cretins to haul me away. As if I were nothing but a filthy tam snaffler. Rip their arms and legs off! What did you
I forgot to lock on. I forgot how to play as the Drifter for a second.
The more Lodin's anger drove people away, the more certain he became that he was right.
Back to the Undercroft again.
allows chaos to brood under his very nose? If I had my way, I'd have all those Undercroft portals bricked up. Get in there and find out what's wrong this time.
Mostly looking for Marrow.
White angels to besiege the Undercroft. Undo what their claws have done. Or Duviri may fall to something worse, even than Thrax. The Void can heal as well as harm. Gather the floating spheres and take them to the ruptures.
Oh, there's plenty right here. Okay. Wait, does it give me bonus because I'm solo? Because I did not have to pick up jack shit to get this to fill up.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
But yeah, as a start and as a tutorial for this game, this is leagues better than fucking Vor's Prize. Just so much better. And also you get the added benefit of the circuit with random frames. And you get to try out new Warframes before deciding you want them. And if you decide you want them, you go to the Warframe path, and you do Vor's Prize, and you start getting them. You know? Like, it's just a better way of doing it in, like, every way.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
All right, let's go. But yeah, I enjoyed Duviri when I played through it. I have enjoyed doing hella Steel Path stuff. I have enjoyed just doing normal circuit. I've spent a lot of time just playing Duviri, like Duviri experience with Sam, and like just spending, or solo, just spending a couple hours vibing, doing side stuff. Like, I beat that damn rabbit at Comey twice, and I'm going out on a high. I'm never doing it again. I really think Duviri is what this game needed more than most things. Something else it needs is to finally bring some of the content islands that the game has more into focus. Like, Railjack needs to be made into like a proper game mode that is connected to everything else at some point. Because Railjack's still some of the most fun I have in this game.
Loden knew he was angry with his own powerlessness, and no amount of screaming could remedy that.
That's him. Fraxis Enforcer. My replacement. For 2 pins I'd come down there and smash his face in myself. But I can't. So you have to. Help yourself to his chest!
He saw there was nothing righteous or noble about his anger. It was just the raving of a petty, paltry man.
Sure, I'll get the fart gas one.
A legion of farty little ancestor phantasms is attempting to deny me my birthright. Some nonsense about ineligible bloodlines. Purge them.
I never did like fighting these guys. Also, he called them farty, which is like one of the funniest insults that I've heard ever.
Was the rightful heir, but the boy was chosen. Why is this always happening to me? What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
Will you feel it? Nearby. The paradox you seek.
You play with fire, fool.
I was about to do the thing, because... Ooh, I've never looked... How have I never looked down? Most people don't look up. I don't look down. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever looked down.
Good. Return to me when you are ready.
I'm very ready, Teshin. Let's go.
I guess we're born with anger. An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us
Hessian's balance is amazing. I use a cane to walk. If somebody pushed me backwards like that, and I was not expecting it, I would not be able to catch myself. I would go backwards. I would fall. And I have pretty good balance otherwise, but like getting pushed backwards when you do not have the full ability to put your weight on your leg, especially your back leg, like that was his back leg there. His right leg was back and he was still able to catch himself. Really impressive. Anyway, we'll talk to him next time and we'll see about continuing on. I think I'm gonna split this one up between each mood, and then we'll go into a little bit of the circuit and stuff and check out the rest of the game post Duviri story. And then yeah, we'll continue from there. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.